It's not the cow, but it's the how. And I think that's such an important thing to realise. The way that we farm and the way that any farmer farms is actually much more important about how the impact on the environment. Cows are a natural organism, they're part of nature, they're part of this planet. And what we try to do with regenerative farming, with permaculture and here at the Inkpot, is we try to replicate the animal's natural habitat and natural life as close as possible. When they're only eating the grass and the hay that comes from on the farm itself, that takes away a huge part of that carbon footprint that a lot of the kind of industrial cows will have. The way we graze is called a time-controlled, holistic managed grazing. So they'll graze one day and then we'll move them onto a new area the next day. And the area that they've left behind gets 3 months rest. And that allows the grass to really, really grow. And to do what it does best is to photosynthesize. What photosynthesis is doing is pulling carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and pulling it down into the roots. So it's an active process of sequestering carbon. Think how many weeks of the year, how long the growing season is through the year of grass growing, and it goes on and on and on, especially this time of year, how much the grass is growing. Well, the grass is growing because it's photosynthesizing. And so it's actively sequestering carbon. And when we allow grass to really, really grow and really get really nice and long with that 3-month rest, each of those blades of grass is like a solar panel, that's absorbing all that sunlight's energy, but also absorbing all that carbon dioxide and pulling it down into the roots. And when grass gets a chance to establish really well above, it gets a really complex root system below. And it sequesters a huge amount of carbon and drops it into the soil. So what we're doing is actually kind of pumping carbon from the atmosphere and into the soil by this grazing system.